Hey there, Wondering Watchers. I'm Sony Golden for The Vibe is Golden. Welcome to this edition of Tabloid Tarot, where we unveil celebrity news stories that might hit the tabloids next and dig into old scandals that still cause a stir. In today's viewer-requested Tabloid Tarot, we are taking a peek at the career path of a BTS member who just started their military service. We are tossing Kim TAEHYUNG, aka B of BTS, into the spotlight to be tabloid tarot. So let's see what message we have about the future of V's career. Okay, so we have enlightenment, closure, moon, take note of intuitive messages, and swamp lily, stagnation and entrenchment. So here with this stagnation, entrenchment, and closure, it seems like there's going to be some part of his career that he feels stuck in and really wants to kind of close the door, finish the chapter on that. And with this take note of intuitive messages with this moon card, I feel like this is something like he's going to realize is just part of his path and just a phase of his career, and that kind of listening to himself a bit more and his own desires will help him to kind of pursue the path that he truly wants. So let's go ahead and pull some cards and explore more about this career path. So I'm going to lay out some tarot cards and then also pull some archetype cards. So I'm going to put all the cards out and I'll go through their positions and their meanings. Okay, so the influencing energy of the reading, we have here the Queen of Wands, someone who is social and draws attention, really doesn't need permission from anyone, and kind of, does their own thing. Pretty much is kind of almost like a trendsetter. So let's see here. In terms of the positions for career outlook, we have the Knight of Wands. Ambition, we have the World. For core talent or skill, we have the Six of Wands. Talent to expand, we have the Priestess, High Priestess. Challenge or test, we have the Ace of Pentacles. In terms of support, we have the Moon. In terms of influence, Three of Pentacles. And impact, we have here the Sun. Some artists already noticing this moon. Take note of intuitive messages card here. So intuitive messages are this talent to expand with the High Priestess, and also the moon here is support that V will find in his career. So in terms of his career outlook, I feel like he really wants to explore his passion, his ambition, and kind of take on new challenges. In terms of his ambition, we have here the World. So it's just, basically if he hasn't already achieved success, he wants like worldwide success. And this is also about closing a chapter, like completing a story and kind of starting out on something new completely. In terms of his core talent and skill, we have this Six of Wands. So I feel like with the Six of Wands, this is about kind of overcoming obstacles and being seen as victorious by the crowd. So he's really like has the audience attention. He's someone who is already seen as victorious. He commands a lot of like attention, not like as in it's required, but there is a drive about V that's, kind of like in this Knight of Wands card, this energy that pretty much he can explore new things, meet challenges, and come out on top, and then be recognized for those triumphs. And a talent for him to expand on, or a skill to expand on with his High Priestess, really trusting himself, being more in touch with his intuition, possibly in terms of, I want to say more than just recognizing his surroundings, or, kind of how he does style, or how he sings, but I feel like really getting in touch with a range of feelings and emotions, as opposed to just like the success of it. Like, all these cards here are great cards for success, but I feel like this take note of intuitive messages, like the different cycles, and the fact that there's this stagnation, entrenchment, and closure. It's also being more in touch with the more difficulties of things. Maybe you can use that in terms of like songwriting or performing, just getting more in touch with the emotional and untapped emotional aspects, possibly. So with the Ace of Pentacles, in terms of challenges or tests, I feel like he's going to have a lot of opportunities to make money. And it's up to him to kind of decide what is going to lead him into the swamp, what is just going to drag him down, and what he's going to be able to kind of say, this is kind of almost easy money, and I want to do something that is like either more ambitious or more in touch with his emotions. And here with the Moon, this is the support card that he got. So his emotions and that sense of like being in touch with his intuition, more even his like instinctive side, is like animalistic drive, in a way where it's kind of like he's really drawn to it. That is going to be, the way he excels, the way he kind of pursues this career outlook with the Knight of Wands. In terms of the influence here, we have the Three of Pentacles, and my intention for influence is kind of how he will influence like the masses by his career path. And this to me is his influence will really impact how people work together and create something new. To me, it's almost seeing him formulating his own boy band, or K-pop band, or girl K-pop group, and really kind of having an impact of helping possibly those people move through, like deal with their emotions when they're feeling like they aren't making it, and helping them to kind of even trust themselves a bit more, I want to say almost like a rhythm, like things you could hear, and you can see, but feeling it is definitely something where these cards are kind of talking about more with the intuition and the emotions, the high priestess. And the overall impact here, we have the sun. So a sense of happiness and joy, like an energizing aspect. So in terms of like what he will be able to do in his career will, I would say, not only bring happiness and kind of like a playful joy, not only to himself, but the people around him. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards to kind of reflect his future career, possibly jobs or ways that his talents are going to be used. We have this Mystic card, and really this card of the intuitive messages, the High Priestess, the Moon, Enlightenment. I do feel like he is going to help people to tap into that, their own personal successes and talents, like the things that people are drawn to. I feel like he's going to help people discover those and enhance those things. You have here this Avenger card. So this has to do with scales of justice, society, and oneself. So I feel like, oh, and this person's got like a cloak that's like a map. It's making me think of this like world card. So I feel like with this Avenger card, it's as if whatever chapter he's going to be closing, whatever he feels like there might be stagnation in or helping people deal with, it's as if he is going to be doing that to kind of balance the scales of justice, like give back, to help people kind of who maybe weren't initially noted as being amazing. It's kind of like for them to be able to have a comeback in a way, and really get people to pay attention to them when they hadn't been paid attention to before. So again, that kind of sense of being like a manager or a mentor, or like when it comes to kind of like helping people hone into their own talents, their own skills, their own like successes. And in terms of this Hedonist card, this is about like embracing the good things in life, celebrating beauty, and indulging. So to me, this kind of has to do with things that are like, what do I want to say? Like the pleasures of life and focusing attention on it. So I do feel like whatever his kind of like mentor type of mentor or managing or directing type of career path with this Hedonist card, I feel like he is going to have very much the opportunity for like advertising, like foods, luxury brands, and like the fine things in life. And perhaps like that's, you know, part of the challenge or test, like whether or not that's going to be fulfilling enough. And who knows like exactly in what order these will come, but I feel like those are the aspects of these cards, you know, basically more of the same, but really tapping into what he enjoys most about entertaining and having the attention of the audience and helping others to kind of be able to have a taste of that themselves, but also, you know, being able to make money. He'll be able to make whatever money he wants, and I feel like the ultimate impact is like happiness for people that he comes into contact with, and has the ability to impact their lives. So thanks for watching this edition of Tabloid Tarot. We'll see you next time. Take care.